that the judges get by virtue of being judges to scare the media from reporting these matters. The media is not scared anymore. Look at this case here. Till yesterday night, the media was scared. I'm requesting the rest of the media to also show some spine and show the way. And the third question is, Nalin, and I want to raise this here. All this correspondence I have right now is after 21st. I am not interested in what is happening after 21st because by 21st, the Republic has exposed everything, video is out, I'm doing debates on it, matter is in the public domain. What was happening till 21st, Nalin? Till the 21st, why was everything happening under cover, under stealth? You know, oh, let's manage this, let's send him to Allahabad, let's put out some kind of an explanation. Oh my God, now Allahabad High Court Bar Association is questioning. Till the 21st, with the greatest respect, what was the Registrar, Secretary, Supreme Court Collegium doing? What was Justice Sanjeev Khanna, with the greatest of respect to the highest judge of this country, what was Justice Sanjeev Khanna doing on this very important matter? Till the 21st, and it all happens after 21st. Should the action not have happened? If I were to ask Justice Khanna, and if I were to face Justice Khanna today, I would say, with the greatest of respect, my lord, please tell me, why did you not take extreme action on the 15th? Or latest by the 16th? I mean, I know that you are all litigating lawyers of the Supreme Court and therefore you have to, but I'm not, and I can speak openly, I can speak my mind. What was Justice Sanjeev Khanna, the Chief Justice of India's Supreme Court, doing on this matter on the 16th? You can't be writing letters on this. Obviously, there was material. Obviously, there was material that he had. And he was dragging his feet on this matter. He should have acted on the 16th, and he must be open to this kind of open and bold criticism that we are doing of the actions of the Supreme Court. Because if you see the timeline of the events, the report by the High Court Chief Justice states that an incident occurs on March 14th in a storeroom of Justice Varma's official bungalow, a space with restricted access. The Delhi Police Commissioner is seized of the matter, informs the Chief Justice on March 15th at around 4:50 p.m. about the fire in Justice Varma's residence the previous night at 11:30 p.m. The Chief Justice personally visits the location with the High Court Registrar and meets Justice Varma. During this visit, the Chief Justice learns from the Delhi police that a PCR call about the fire was made by Justice Varma's personal secretary. Now, on March 16th, and that's where Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna's role comes under scrutiny, on March 16th, and I'm sorry I'm saying this, I may be the only journalist in the country who would question the actions of the Chief Justice of India, but I will, because it is my duty. It is my duty to the people of India, and if I don't, then who will? On March 16th, did Chief Justice Upadhyay inform the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court about the incident? And when that happened, and when a response sought from Justice Varma says, oh, my servants, my gardeners, CPWD personnel come to this place. There is WhatsApp images sent by the Delhi Police Commissioner. Justice Varma expresses concern. He says, now it's a conspiracy. After 16th to 21st, what happened? What happened? All that we know is on the 20th, there is a quiet meeting in the Supreme Court Collegium. And they say, oh my God, this is not nice. Let's transfer him. And then I am told certain members of the Collegium are not happy with that decision. And the news reaches Republic by 21st morning. And then all hell breaks loose, and they are doing damage control after that. Come on, now we cannot. And I see Mr. Manan here. Mr. Manan, we cannot not question what the Supreme Court of India was doing after 16th.
May I? No, Arnab, I need to leave. So can I make a comment
Nalin,
and then
go ahead
leave,
with that, but you must not avoid this question tonight.
Yes, sorry.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. No, I'm not going to avoid anything, Arnab. We have such a long association over so many decades. And you have always asked the tough questions. You've always asked them openly. So I think I'm not here to in any way question that either. But let me give you a point of view, which is what I normally do. So I think one is to understand, which is what you are asking for, is the information between the incident and the final decision leading up to that here. That obviously has to come from the Supreme Court, and it will come at some point, I'm sure. The second aspect is with regard to what you said to, say, Justice Khanna. I'll just for a moment point out, and it must be borne that Justice Khanna and his family, and he's the nephew of Justice H.R. Khanna, who showed the spine in emergency. And that's that famous Justice Khanna who resigned when he was superseded, which must be borne as the background that led to the 1981 case, which led to finally the collegium system.
I am not questioning Justice Sanjeev Khanna, Chief Justice of India personally.
No, hear me. Hear me. 1 minute. I'm not holding the brief for anyone, but I'm just pointing out. And Justice Khanna, in fairness, I must say, yes, in fairness, enjoys, like the other members of the collegium, enjoys a very good reputation. Now let me come to the questions, which is the third part, is that my way of looking at it, while the questions have to be answered, there's no dispute on that. My way of looking at it is the nature of the judicial process is to look out at a reasoned output. That's how judgments are written. That's how orders are dictated. So, I don't expect any system, judiciary, or even the administrative structure without full information or an understanding immediately coming out of the press note. That's the nature of the institution.
Nalin, I take that, but I will say this again. I take that, but I will now follow up by saying this, that people are saying today that is Republic questioning the Supreme Court of India. I am saying here today that I am a journalist. I should have no fear, favor, prejudice in my mind regarding anyone. And I am in my right to say that when the Chief Justice of India is informed on the 16th about the incident, and the only action I find between 16th and 21st is the transfer of this individual, and now the Chief Justice of India is saying the transfer of the individual is not linked to this action, then can the Chief Justice of India kindly explain to us to restore faith in the judiciary? I'm not here, but the Chief Justice should tell us tonight openly and clearly that why did I transfer him when there was such a terrible case against him, and that also transfer him to the Allahabad High Court, which has today gone up in flames on this incident. It is so angry, and today Justice Mr. Manan is with us. Mr. Manan, the Audh Bar Association is saying now, the Audh Bar Association is
one last comment and I'll excuse
we will boycott
myself.
This judge.
Arnab, just one last comment and I'll excuse myself because I have to go somewhere. So I'm sorry to hold on Mr. Manan, and I don't mean to intentionally do it. Just two quick things, Arnab. Yes, establishing and restoring the faith in the judiciary is the primemost, absolutely imperative requirement, and I'm sure that the Supreme Court will do that. There is no question of that. The Chief Justices, all of them will do that. The Inquiry Committee has to also do it in that sense.
Well,
Number two is that those explanations that you're asking for, just one comment, I'm closing. One is, correctly, those explanations have to come. I'm sure they would come. My last is, just like you, and I'm complimenting you, Arnab, for your channel to show it, to follow it up, to have your team work day in and day out on it, and you leading from the front. I think equally, I'd say that from the print perspective, I'm going to put out that at least I saw Dhananjay Mahapatra of the Times of India's report being the first one coming out and following it up. So I think now it's a large issue. Your channel leading it definitely in the electronic space and the related that comes out online, etc. and all. Others are also doing it. And I think the larger interest now is going to be how do we protect the judiciary, remove the bad eggs in that sense, break the system
let me tell you what action has happened.
To such situations.
Let me tell you what action has happened. And before I go to Mr. Sankla this morning, good morning, Mr. Sankla, I would like to go to KK Manan, also very, very important member of the bar. Mr. Sankla, I'm coming to you right after that. KK Manan video is out right now. Many questions are being asked. The correspondence between the Chief Justice of India and the Delhi High Court Chief Justice is all post 21st. The Audh Bar Association is saying we will boycott the judge. This unprecedented situation has now arisen, right? And I think that something serious has to happen very, very quickly. Mr. Manan.
Arnab, in fact, it is too early to say or comment anything because the Honorable Supreme Court Chief Justice has already instituted an internal committee. But at the same time, number of questions are arisen in this case. As you were telling and asking, since 14th till 21st, what the Chief Justice of India, what the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, because we came to know only on 21st in the morning that this incident has taken place. It is a case which can be investigated within 24 hours at the rank of a ASI of Delhi Police, which they could not done it till 21st and even till today. Question is that if there was a recovery, where is the recovery memo? And where is the money lying? Why they have not informed the income tax? Why they have not informed